Hello, you're watching Liberal Talk Radio, and this is Patricio Phillips. Today's video is how to combat right-wing conspiracy theories. And, we encounter these a lot. I know I did when I lived in the United States. So, conspiracy theories work when people assume their conclusions and then they don't provide any premises or any evidence. And usually the evidence is not really evidence, but it's rumor, and these things spread so easily over the internet. So we want to talk today about how to combat right-wing conspiracy theories. Broadcasting from Ecuador. So, right-wing conspiracy theories are also put out by big corporations. So, for example, September 11th is a classic example. No evidence to support the official account. That was just spoon-fed everybody so that the arms companies could get one up after the Cold War. Another conspiracy theory would be this little flu. It's a rumor because people getting sick in the same area could mean a lot of things. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily having a flu, which hasn't been shown under a microscope. They've used falsified science. They had cells of poisoned monkeys with milk and antibiotics and monkey kidneys, and look at it under a microscope. They don't do any controlled studies, and so the world's locked down because the pharmaceutical companies need more money, and they're not standing to benefit from all this through their inoculations. Another right-wing conspiracy theory would be the one that said that the government of Nicaragua during the 80s was exporting terror to El Salvador. And the Reagan administration even hired psychologists to make this case before the UN, although they were still found guilty of terrorism by the World Court. So in Nicaragua during the 80s, the people elected a government that the US didn't like. So the US trained terrorists in El Salvador and sent them over to make war against the government of Nicaragua. But in El Salvador, the U.S. controlled the government, and so they had to use those mercenary guerrillas to make war against the people of El Salvador until the people of El Salvador stopped their trends towards socialism. So that was another right-wing conspiracy theory that the government of Nicaragua was training insurgents to send them over the border to Ecuador. That was to Nicaragua, El Salvador. It's early. So when the Reagan administration actually paid psychologists to go before the UN, they accused Nicaragua of projection. When Nicaragua claimed that the US was training terrorists in El Salvador. And more people died in the U.S. war against Nicaragua per the population of that country, than had died in the Civil War or all the wars up to World War II, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it was a really high amount of people that died per the population, and the U.S. was training them out of the School of the Americas, Fort Benning, Georgia, and all that. So what are some more right-wing conspiracy theories? Yeah, like Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, lone gunman. All the evidence points to something else. We even have taped confessions saying it was a CIA hit job on the president. So the right-wing conspiracy theories are everywhere. You got to be careful, because don't believe big business, because they're They're the ones that want to control the narrative